Up top and just that, you know, it's DUTCHdinero. You're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV, you know what I mean? Yes, my people, I'm come to tell you now, say, Bunny Wailer drop out. Yeah, man, Bunny Wailer passed on earlier this morning. Real sad news. If you know, say, a dancer legend, you know what I mean? One of the founding fathers of reggae drop out just like that. You know? But you know Bunny Wailer fully served his time still. Or over served his time, but he didn't overstay his welcome because Bunny Wailer is a person where always needed. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, always needed and always a carry on the tradition of the Marleys. You know what I mean? And the tradition of the Bunny and the Wailers. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, so of the Bob Marley and the Wailers. You know what I mean? So when you check it now, Bunny Wailer was a part of the Bob Marley and the Wailers group, where Sir Coxsone now, yes, Sir Coxsone was trying to organize a group, right? And when Sir Coxsone was trying to organize a group now, they went by Studio One an audition, right? And when they went by Studio One now an audition for Sir Coxsone, that's when Bunny Wailer, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh got into the group called Bob Marley and the Wailers. It's really the Wailers, you know. Yeah, that's the group name is the Wailers. But because Bob Marley now break out to be as a leading vocal of the group, Bob Marley now break away to be a superstar. You know what I mean? A mega star. So people would now call the group now Bob Marley and the Wailers. You know what I mean? Because Bob Marley name is exceptional all over the world. You know what I mean? So you have Bob Marley different and you have Bob Marley and the Wailers. You have the Wailers. You know what I mean? So Bob Marley left the group after a lot of recordings. Bob Marley left the group and went away with Chris Blackwell, but the Wailers was still carrying on with the group, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so Bunny Wailer now was the leader of the group after Bob Marley left, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, Bunny Wailer was take the responsibility of keeping the group up to this stage, day and age, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but he's the last member of the group left alive. And he passed away this morning earlier, you know, sad news. You know what I mean? Because you know that Bunny Wailer have a lot of recordings with the group and Bunny Wailer write a lot of songs. You know what I mean? Even the Marcia Griffith song, Electric. You know, Bunny Wailer wrote that one. And Bunny Wailer wrote a lot of big songs for veteran artists as well, you know. So Bunny Wailer was a great songwriter also, you know what I mean? But Bunny Wailer, you know that Bunny Wailer contributed a lot to reggae music, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, Bunny Wailer contributed a lot to reggae music, you know what I mean? So it's sad to know that Bunny Wailer passed off, you know, even though Bunny Wailer didn't overstay his visit. You know, Bunny Wailer is always welcome. People want Bunny Wailer from all angles of the earth, day by day. That's Bunny Wailer. So it's sad to know my people say a dancer legend, you know, a reggae cornerstone pass away, you know. Yeah, man, pass away at old age. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But you know, reggae music is a music where shall live forever. You know, so we just have to just pre the legend and pre the history within the thing, you know. Because the mourning won't stop. Every time we remember him, we will have a different level of mourning, you know, missing him. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Bunny Wailer is a really fundamental part of the Wailers. Because remember, you know, the group form, you know. And when Sir Coxsone call them to audition and say, yes, I will support this group and have this group as my own. You know? Remember, you know, Bob Marley, you know, break away, you know, because Bob Marley gets so needed because he's the leading vocal, you know, vocalist, you know, so everybody see him and, you know. So when you check it now, everybody want to hear Bob Marley. So in order to spread the music further now, Chris Blackwell say, all right, I will bring Bob Marley to the next level. You know what I mean? And Chris Blackwell take Bob Marley now, bring him to England, bring him to America. You know what I mean? Have him recording, bring his career up to the next level, sending back money now through Sir Cox now to the group. You know what I mean? And when they was sending money back now through Sir Cox to the group, Sir Cox now have it that Sir Cox now, the man them have it that Sir Cox was underpaying them actually. You know what I mean? So they will feel like they've been robbed. You know what I mean? But when Bob Marley explained to the man, them say, no, nothing like that, because I make sure talk to Chris Blackwell and make Chris Blackwell know, say, well, the rest of the group to get a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? And a certain amount of credence. You know what I mean? But when you check it out, all the money don't spend already because Sir Cox get it now for pay and was still underpaying the men and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So what really happened now? Bob Marley did end up come back and perform with the group and thing, you know what I mean? Yeah man, Bob Marley did end up perform with the group and thing. And I saw the group get back together, you know. So Bunny Wailer now become a great cornerstone in the group now. When Bob Marley was out, Bunny Wailer was the one in the hop and front seat, making sure that the group stay together and making sure that the rest of the group now can hold their own during Bob Marley's absence. You know what I mean? Yeah man, during Bob Marley's tour. You know, so Bob Marley gone on tour, so them have to make sure so they hold the whole thing together and stay together. Because Bob Marley, you know, Bob Marley was like the Michael Jackson of the group. Everybody want Bob Marley. So Bob Marley could bring them with him and Bob Marley could stay back with them. Bob Marley did just have to go and carry on the musical journey. And you see all the doors that Bob Marley opened for reggae music, dancehall music, Jamaica. You know what I mean? Bob Marley put Jamaica up on top just by just taking the decision to take a trip and go and put in the work. You know what I mean? So Bunny Wailer now was the Bob Marley ear. You know what I mean? Bunny Wailer was the one now who making sure everything work right and making sure the group stay together and can hold their own. Both with the both being a also bigger wholesale name and both being having financial stability. You know what I mean? Yeah man, so it's always good to know that Bunny Wailer now was the one who stayed back and or left back and he hold his own as well. Bob Marley proud of him when Bob Marley come back. If you know, say yes, the Wailer is still intact. You know, even though money was sending to the Wailers, but it was sent to Sir Coxon, and Sir Coxon, no, Bunny Wailer said Sir Coxon wasn't spending, wasn't paying them the right amount, you know what I mean? He was still giving them a stipend and stuff like that. But anyway, they keep recording and they keep pushing and pushing, you know what I mean? So up top and just that, you know, it's DUTCHdinero. You know, we just here paying a little tribute to Bunny Wailer. Bunny Wailer passing. Bunny Wailer passed off earlier this morning. Sad to know, you know, the world has missed a reggae superstar, a legend, you know. But you see, sometimes we just have to read back on these superstars and listen to the stories of these superstars, the behind the scenes, the before stardom and stuff like those, and you will get some massive inspiration. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you will get some massive inspiration because sometimes you're on your journey and you might feel like everything not so right and you might feel like everything are going good and you might feel like say everything lasts forever and you might feel like say yes, nothing can stop me again. You know what I mean? But it's when you take your time out and you listen to some other superstar stories, you take the time out to listen to some other people's stories, you take the time out to read stuff and go through stuff and analyze stuff, you find out, say, well, boy, me have to go take a turn with how me I think, you know. Me have to go start think with a little more cushion on that side there and a little more cushion on that side there and a little more vision to that thing there. You know what I mean? So up top and just that, you know, my people, you know it's DUTCHdinero, you know. So me I tell you, say, Bunny Wailer now pass off and, you know, he left a big legacy behind, a big story. You know what I mean? His legacy will live forever. You know what I mean? We are going to listen out and we are going to hear my entire Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Because Bunny Wailer, when you're talking about the Wailers, you got to say Bunny. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, big up Bob Marley and the Wailers right through. Up top and just that, you know, it's DUTCHdinero.